There's something I need to tell you.
Oh! It's popped a second engine.
Yeah. Mutually agree to concede. No score draw. I've sorted your next cars for you. Meet us at the office bright and early tomorrow morning to meet your new challenge cars.
Ah.
Right. Well,
All right. Okay.
Before we get started, courtesy of our friends at Teng Tools, you can win this 44-piece half-inch socket set worth over £370. Entries close on the 31st of August, so click the link in the description to enter, and good luck!
Morning, boys.
morning.
New
Morning.
project car day.
It is very excited. What have you got? Something sporty for us? Because my sports car's been broken for a while.
Well, funny you should say that, but no.
Oh.
But, you know, it's something that I think you'll like, appealing, you know.
It's not a sports car, something a bit bigger, a bit more comfortable this time.
It's not the Bentley, is it?
Close.
Not quite. Sort of similar, sort of junior Bentley. Picture a step down the ladder from the Bentley.
What, nice Jag, nice XJ?
Almost. It's over there.
Oh, yes!
So, Joe, we know you're a fan of a Rover.
I certainly am.
So, you know, here is our Rover 600, the 623 GSI no less, the one that you and I collected all that time ago.
I remember that. That was a good day, but even all these months later, it still looks slightly broken on this side. How long did you have this?
You know, I like indicating. I think it's good road manners.
Well, is that like your version of a trafficator? So it's like out on the wing, so it
like a
comes out so
semaphore.
people can see it coming.
Yeah, exactly right.
But
So,
you know what? We can look past that because I love Rovers. I think it's
well, you know,
really nice.
you bonded with our Rover R8. that
I
we
did,
had.
love that
So,
car.
You know, this is, you know, part of that same era, of course.
GSI, nice leather and wood.
Leather and wood, Joe.
Lovely.
Is that an aircon button?
That is. Have I got aircon?
Yeah.
Well,
you've
it
got a
didn't
button.
work in the MR2.
You've definitely got a button for aircon.
Luxury, you see.
Yes.
Luxury.
That looks excellent. Why is that window up? Why are the other three down?
Well, look, we know we bought a very honest example of a 22-year-old Rover.
No, let's be clear. You bought a very honest example.
I bought an honest example of a 22-year-old
Is there something
Rover.
you're not telling me?
It needs a bit of TLC, Joe. That's all it needs. I think it's a really good contrast to the Toyota MR2 that you've just given up.
I
You
wouldn't
know,
actually want to do any distance in the MR2 if I'm honest, but
This is a nice, relaxed
Yeah.
cruiser. I know it's Japanese in origin, you know, Honda Accord and all that, but you know, so there's that similarity. But in every other way, it's a nice, relaxed cruiser, which
If you get a bit bored and you think the Rover's a bit too downbeat, just change your mindset. Think of Accord. You know,
think Honda
of,
Accord.
Think VTEC.
Well,
and
I
you'll
could
be
take
away,
this
won't
to Japfest, couldn't I?
exactly right.
I think
It's-
you're probably more taking it to National Trust.
National
office.
Trust
Yeah.
meets, exactly.
It is more National Trust than VTEC,
I
isn't
just
it?
think it's a really good, sort of slightly left field choice for an executive
Yeah.
fleet car. You know, when loads of people were going for Mondeos and E36 BMW 3 Series, you know, this made an interesting alternative choice.
Well, it did, and I'm all about being alternative, as you know. Even if I was a 90s sales rep, I wouldn't have had a Mondeo. I would have had one of these, probably.
Yeah. Above all, Joe, it's a Rover.
I've just got the fear now because you've palmed Joe off with another car from the car park.
Yep.
I can't help but notice the second car isn't here.
I will. It's
So-
over to my dear colleague Paul here.
Well,
who's
I've
gonna-
got something for you, Jeff. I've got something for you. I had to search it out, had to travel a bit to find it. Quite a rare car. Think left field saloon choices of this era.
Is it worse than this?
So it's a rare car. It's better than this in every measurable way.
I can't see how that could ever be the case.
What on earth can it be?
I'll just go and get it.
Oh, back in a Rover. So good.
Oh, here we go.
Oh-ho!
Oh my goodness.
Taxi for a Jeff?
Oh, mate, what? Classics World TV.
Now bear with me. I know
No,
what you're
you're
going to
gonna
say.
have to justify this one
I
to
know what
me.
you're going to say. Well, I will justify it this way. Rover 600, beginning of the end, really. Last of the Rover Honda cars, beginning of BMW ownership, decline of Rover, all that.
Decline of Rover.
T220 Toyota Avensis, beginning of a bright new era for British car manufacturing. See how positive I am about this. Designed, especially for Europe, designed to be built in the Derbyshire factory for Toyota, exported from Britain.
Okay.
New beginning, old end.
It's R-Reg. It's very early, R-Reg.
It is an early one. There's,
2 litre,
I
Jeff.
mean, it must be a bona
CDX.
fide classic.
CDX wood, leather, working aircon, double din Sony extra bass,
Ooh.
alloy wheels, fogs, as you can see.
How many has it been to the moon?
Mini cabs do a lot of miles, Jeff. You'll be all right.
Yeah, has it actually got that?
122. You're fine.
Barely running for a Toyota.
Okay, so it doesn't say Hackney Carriage on the bumper. I suppose that's something. Okay.
It's clean in here, Jeff. I'll tell you what, mate.
A lot of history
It's
with it.
tidy.
Proper history, servicing history, I mean.
What? Yeah. Okay.
Look, my dad had one of these as a company car, and it just went on and on. It was steadfastly reliable.
So did my dad, and I joked with him about how terrible it was.
This has got this best feature I've seen in a car this week. Opening storage boxes in the door, look.
Oh,
What
there's a
about
reason
that?
for buying
You
one.
know, like I'm going to be honest with you. My pulse is racing.
Privacy glass, no one can see your business.
Sunroof.
Just as well. Has it got privacy glass in the front as well?
Tilt and slide glass roof and air conditioning. You don't get that.
Okay.
You've got a Michelin on the back here.
You got a Michelin on this side as well.
What's that?
Perfect for the rear wheel
What's
drive.
the front one?
That's a Jinyu.
Oh, excellent.
The similarities are actually quite striking. British made, sort of Japanese derived, sort of medium-sized saloon / hatch. Leather interior, wood, top spec models.
Has someone refurbished the wheels in Baker foil?
It does look a bit like that,
They're
to be
not
fair.
wonderful, are they?
Bit of elbow grease, Jeff, I'm sure you'll be fine. I've actually got you a little present anyway.
Oh God. Is it as good as this one?
To get you started, Jeff, I've got you a little present. There you go.
Flexible vinyl bumper paint.
There you go.
Why is it?
It's got a bit of patina already, but
We'll get
Oh,
some
yeah.
masking tape, we'll be going in a minute.
There's a hole in that headlight.
I mean, is it fair to say that both of these cars can actually be improved quite quickly and easily without a huge financial outlay?
I reckon that's fair. I think part support for Rovers is really actually quite good these days. And Toyota's nothing breaks anyway. So
They made a whole load of these cars, so if you do need parts, there are loads second hand. I've already priced up a headlight for you, Jeff, 34 quid, should be delivered to your house.
My other half will be absolutely delighted when that arrives. It's got nice mats.
Yep.
very nice mats.
It's got a CD player.
And a cassette. CD player and a cassette, Jeff.
Oh, it's an automatic.
One thing's for sure, you're not short of storage space in an Avensis.
No, very practical. I really like it. I like a Toyota.
Would you swap your Rover for it?
No.
Hey, it's a 2 litre. It's got nice trim. Everything's bound to work.
There is some paint left on that wheel.
There is some paint left on that wheel. You know that guy on A to Z of modern motoring when he went home to his wife and sobbed? That might be me.
This is not a Maestro Clubman diesel though.
I'm delighted for you. I'm delighted for you.
Some people are never pleased, are they?
You do know that I have to now drive from here in Kent to Suffolk to Somerset around the M25 on a bank holiday weekend.
Automatic, cold air conditioning. All you need.
It's not going to break, is it?
How many miles is that roughly?
A lot.
Safe travels, my friend. Safe travels. I'm off for a drive in my Rover.